do to me. Between me and you, I feel a chemistry. I won't let no one come and take your place. Cause the love you give, you can't be replaced. See no one else like you do. That's why I spend my life with you. I won't please you in any way I can. I won't share my world, don't you understand? Your love is a one in a million. It goes on and on and on. You give all day long. Your love is a one in a million. It goes on and on and on. You give me a really good feeling all day long.
7 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
Hey guys, and welcome. After enjoying this commentary, be sure to run over to our website, www.kushe.online, for this great t-shirt and more. Kush takes the stress out of getting dressed.
Hi, welcome to my channel. If you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button and make sure you hit that post notification bell so that you'll know every time we upload. Today's broadcast is sponsored by Kush Online. We take the stress out of plus-size queens worrying about what to wear.
Maybe we just love like that. Sometimes I don't want you around. You do something to make me smile, and it's hard for me to try to doubt.
Hey, Miss Mob. I'm so happy to see you here. I hope you've had a great day. And Bush Barbies, you too. I know you may be busy, but thank you for taking the time to check out this video. Replay gang, I need y'all to do y'all thing. Guys, as you come in, please hit that like button and be sure to comment down below or in the chat. And guys, the most important part of this conversation is you. Be sure to join in the comments. Let us know how you feel. And be sure to say hello. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Welcome to today's live. I only gave you guys about 30 minutes. I do apologize for that, but honey, I had to come on here and we had some talking to do. We got CPS cases to talk about, marital problem cases to talk about, just a whole lot of bull crap going on. So what we're gonna do to start out is we're gonna go to this video that was just posted about an hour ago by Skye. And y'all, I ain't gonna lie, I'm actually scared for this girl because she is so beyond intelligent. Hey, Tangela. She's so beyond intelligent that she is really putting herself in harm's way, I feel. Let me jump over here and speak to everybody. Hey, Kimberly, welcome to the live and happy holidays. Hey, Sunrose, please do as she says, guys. Please hit that like button for me and subscribe to the channel. I would like to have at least 50% viewership as far as the likes are concerned. So I hope you guys will help me out with that. Hey, wait for it. Welcome to tonight's live as well. Welcome to the chat. I was trying to see. Okay, we do got likes starting to come in, y'all. Yeah, please hit that like button for me. Let's see who else is in here. Hey, Peppermint Airy, hi and welcome. Happy holidays. Hey, Cheryl, hi and welcome. Karen, hi and welcome. Kenya B, hey, love. Glad to see you today. Hi and welcome and happy holidays and Merry Christmas as well. I spoke with to Tangela, but hey, love. That looks like about it. Let me make sure. Just me, I don't think Skye knows the seriousness of CPS. I feel like it will harm her mom's situation. Honestly, I really thought about it. I didn't watch every single thing, but I did think about some of the things that have been said. Um, and she's so busy worried about um, somebody antagonizing her. And it's unfortunate that somebody is, coming at her in the way that they are. If they're going to take it as deep as, hey, Mira, if they're going to take it as deep as to contact her online and all of this that they're doing, then come to her with some helpfulness. But at the same time, y'all, 6 months is a long time for her to be in her situation. Now, let's keep it real though. The kids are not technically homeless, they are living with their grandmother. But I believe that's a 3 bedroom house, or let's even just say it's a 4 bedroom house. Whatever it is, there's way too many people living there. And so the grandmother is taking a chance for her grandkids. But the fact of the matter is, um, yeah, she might lose everything trying to take that chance. And that's where I feel the big issue is. In most states, it's not illegal to be homeless, but the fact is, those kids don't sleep outside, they sleep inside. But because there are foster children in that house, honestly, if this situation is reported, the first thing that's going to happen is that foster mom is going to, I mean, that foster uh, social workers are going to come and probably remove them kids because they can't be in that situation. Now, do they give them time? I don't know. But I know they can't be in the situation that they in. She got those kids sleeping on the floor. And when you think about the things that that girl says, I try to this. I make sure I get the money to wash their clothes. Blah blah blah. Why are you having an issue getting money? You have a job, and you said that you get a check from YouTube. I mean, you should have enough income to do what you need to do. Hey, Shayna, welcome to the live. So I mean, she is just, I don't know, she is playing a dangerous game. And the fact that she is so, um, I don't even know the word, but the way her attitude to this situation is just like she's doing nothing wrong. That's what concerns me more than anything. She's not going to be in a hurry to fix nothing because she don't feel like she's doing anything wrong. And that is so sad. That is so sad. Oh my God, wait, you sound like Tracy. You and I have narcolepsy. I can't stay up past a certain time. Who you talking about? Yes, the house would be considered a fire hazard. It's not the cleanest house. That lady is sick as a damn dog. They stay sick in there. And then the fact of how she goes back and forth, like it's just a bad situation. I put a bolo out for you. You have some of us worried. Oh, you talking about Kenya? Yeah, Kenya, honey, by 5, 6 o'clock, baby, she is uh on her way into a relaxed mode by 10, 11. Yeah, she Black Hawk down. Let's go ahead and jump into this video and get started with the reaction. I also have two videos we're gonna watch from Peach as well. Uh because her and Wood already having marital issues and she already threatening to quit, child. But we'll get to that in a minute. Here we go.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another video. Welcome back. So I'm about to. Y'all got a CPS case on me. I got a CPS case on me. So I got an email again. Y'all already know how they do. Y'all already know how they do.
Her face has no worry in it. Like she's so matter of fact about this. And that's what really makes me think like, girl, do you not realize what is going on? Like the fact that in 6 months you weren't able to even get a hotel room or maintain anything, it's a crazy situation.
But before making this video, I did go and do a little bit of investigating, and I also went ahead and did some more other things. But yeah, so the email today is, I'm gonna read this email, y'all. It's long. I had to take a screenshot because it's actually on this phone that I'm on. So the email today says, first, I want to tell you that you are a selfish mother. I'm selfish.
Look at her face. Like she has no um she don't care. Like she is so above taking responsibility. Um I think that it was selfish of her to get married or to bring other people in the household that can't help her situation. I do think that was selfish. I do think also though that this girl does care about her children. So even though she's doing some things in a very irresponsible manner, I don't think that she just has ill intent altogether. But I also think that she may not be able to take care of her children. I mean, 6 months you couldn't do nothing for yourself.
I'm selfish. I'm selfish. I'm selfish. When I barely get sleep, but I'm selfish. When I'm
And the thing about it is, she keeps trying to justify the things that she's doing for these kids. Here's the thing about that though. If you are working so hard now, you can't get sleep, you can't this, you can't that, but you still can't maintain your household, she don't need those kids. And that's a sad thing to say about a mother. Because all of the hard work we should see in the efforts. This girl ain't got two pennies to rub together. She bought absolutely nothing for her kids for Christmas. She had to go to agencies. You homeless and still needed help. How the hell?
sick and I continue to do for my kids and others' kids, I'm selfish.
I mean, that is your job, Skye. That's what you're supposed to do, love. You don't get accolades for doing what you're supposed to do because the job you're doing ain't good enough.
But let's keep going. Um, you are failing those kids daily. Showing YouTube your neglect will cause you, your children. Showing YouTube that I'm neglecting my children will cause me my children.
Now, I don't believe what she's doing is neglect. She just can't do her job. She cannot provide a home. She cannot afford it. She's cash poor. She cannot afford to buy a house. She cannot afford, and when I say buy, I just mean get in a place. She can't even afford to put them kids in a one bedroom, although it'll be illegal. And it's been 5, 6 months. Like, so where do we go? Everybody wants her to get a place for her and her kids to stay. What? And basically, she apparently cannot.
But multiple times I have said that I work with social workers in my situation that I'm going through. There are social workers that I'm working with that
Where in the hell is the fruit of that labor? What are they doing for you, Sky? They're not getting you a place to stay. They're not finding you resources to pay off that debt so you can get your voucher back. Those are really the only two options you have. You couldn't pay $700. According to you, that's why you became homeless. So you damn sure can't pay 14 if you can't pay 7. So where does this go?
know my situation. Okay.
But the fact of how she makes excuses and tries to justify is so sad to me because she really feels like she's doing something. And she really feels like being there is enough. Hey, Desi. Cheryl, did I speak to you? I think I did. You and Mira. Hey, loves. Scott thinks she has aroused a CPS complaint. Oh, goody, more views in Goofy Brain. Go ahead, keep playing. Exactly. Because the thing about it is, even though she may or may not be doing wrong by the law, the fact is she cannot provide a constant home for her children. And I don't think her mother knows that the things that Sky does on this social media could cause her to lose her situation. I don't think her mother realizes that. And I think that once those kids, once that situation is made public, I do believe that that mother will make the decision to get these babies out that house. She'll have to because it seems like the mother is using the money from the foster living for everybody. And quite frankly, Sky keeps coming on here saying, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm taking care of everything. So, what you're really saying without the words is that your mother can't do it on her own. If that's the case, she don't need those foster kids. And quite frankly, if the state is taking care of them kids, they shouldn't be living in these conditions of squalor and in a house where people got to sleep on the floor, all of this that's going on.
Okay, it says your kids will be taken away from you and removed from your care. I am in direct contact with CPS regarding you and your mother. First of all, a person who calls CPS wouldn't message you to say that they called CPS.
Yes, the fuck they will. Baby, this internet, you got the likes of all types of people, most of which will surprise you. And you know, the interesting thing is, y'all know, remember, CPS was just at Peach House. Now, isn't it interesting that there's been no CPSs come since she's going through this other drama? It's like if the CPS situation is outside of her control, why is it not happening when you got other shit going on? But yes, they will, Scott.
Okay? This ain't even the part that I'm like baffled about. Like, shit, really? Okay, let me finish. Alright, so. That part right there. Okay. You act like it's normal to be homeless and neglect your children. It is normal for people to become homeless. Like, everybody at some
It's not. It happens, but it's not a sense of normalness. Most people will never truly be homeless. Anybody who does not have their own address is considered homeless. But most of those people will never sleep on the street, will never sleep in a car, will never have to stay in a hotel unless they're waiting to transition somewhere else. So homelessness happens every day, but it's not every day to everybody. And even if a person became homeless, why are you act like it's something that is no big deal? Like you don't feel no type of ways about it. That's what's really crazy. Give me another one. You heard me? Bring my
Point.
thing.
I never thought it would happen to me, but then I'm learning like everybody at some point. Everybody at some point. Everybody at some point. I could have my children be homeless. I could not have children be homeless. Everybody at some point. You understand?
Y'all see how matter of fact she is about that? Like we all gonna be there. No, everybody don't have to be there. Exactly, Sunrose. Her thinking is sad. Her one kid's grandfather told her that she was a good mom, and that blew her big forehead up through the damn roof. I don't know why. That would have made me feel more guilty because I'm not providing for the child that they're saying that I'm a good mom for. Not only does she not take accountability, Kimberly, she really feels that she's not doing anything wrong and that she is excelling in this situation. She don't have to tell us everything that's going on, but let's keep it real. You don't have to tell us everything that's going on, but you're the one coming out here putting content out. You making yourself look a lot worse than things actually are by how you're conducting yourself. And this situation here with reading this letter ain't making it no better.
Saying? Okay. But at the end of the day, I'm never neglecting my kids. I'm never neglecting my kids. From the time I get up, matter of fact, every day, even during this holiday, not the weekday when the kids go to school because I have my alarm set for a certain time. We get up at 6 o'clock and get ready to go, get dressed, all that stuff to go to school. So, but every day, like the weekends and during the holidays or school, teacher work days, I get a phone call every morning. As soon as the kids get up, I get a phone call. The kids are up, and I get up and I go in the house and I fix all of the kids' breakfast.
Y'all see how she says that as if she did that? She fixes a bowl of cereal and she act like she done did that, honey. And come on, I get a phone call. Why do your mother have to call you in the car to tell you to come in and take care of the kids?
Most days, we might leave out the house right after breakfast, but if we don't, if it's lunchtime, we're still here. I fix all of the kids' lunch. If we go out after breakfast, like my kids eat lunch after we leave, when we're leaving out. When we're out, they eat lunch. Whether it's me spending food stamps or me spending cash. Okay? All right. Let me continue. I'm advocating for those kids and won't stop. You're advocating for my kids. My kids even met you in real life, girl. They wouldn't like you. You ain't advocating for nothing but yourself. Get out my face. Anyway. Oh, hold up. I'm
Crazy,
trying to read
y'all.
on this little bit of phone. I also contacted social service regarding your food stamp benefits just to inform them that you are feeding a grown man with your children's benefits. I'm feeding a grown man with my children's benefits. Nobody has proof that my husband does not have his own money. Nobody has proof my husband doesn't have food stamps. Y'all don't got.
Okay, first of all, she done did how many videos talking about feeding 16 with my food stamps? Like, Girl, you should have sat this one out. Yeah, you are not at all ready for this fight. Like, this girl is stupid. She really should have sat this one out.
Got proof of nothing of my husband, but y'all think y'all do. But anyway, the only thing you can say is I take my benefits and I put it into my mom's house that is feeding other people in the house.
Which is illegal. Period. It's illegal, Sky. It's still wrong. It don't matter that it's kids. Those kids got more than your kids got.
Because guess what? My kids eat here too. So when I don't have my food stamps, my mom uses hers. Y'all think y'all know everything. Anyway,
And both of y'all gonna end up losing y'all benefits. Then what?
also, your children should not all be sleeping in one room, especially on the floor. Children should not be sleeping in one room, especially on all of them should not be sleeping in one room, especially on the floor. You obviously didn't watch videos that people told you to watch because the girls sleep in one room and the boys sleep in the other. We call it the girls' room, the boys' room. Boys don't go in the girls' room. Girls don't go in the boys' room. We call it that. We don't say my sister's name. We don't say one of my brother's names. We call it the girls' room, the boys' room because that's what it is. And then kids are not supposed to be sleeping on the floor, but when children go to spend a night at people's house and people don't have extra beds, kids sleep on the floor.
That's a
Oh,
temporary
do they
situation,
not?
Sky. Sky, they don't live there. So what they do when they're visiting is one thing. Your kids have been sleeping on the floor at least 90 days. And then in that 90 days, you have not even bought them so much as an air mattress and proper cover. And y'all staying sickly, probably because there's too many people in a small situation. Sky, you not winning this fight, love. You really should have set this one out. Honestly, you really never should have came public with this. I mean, really. You shouldn't have came public with this one.
Okay. Um, when yeah, I'm gonna keep going, cause you obviously are stupid. But again, this is not even the part I'm talking about. Um, I'm sure you know that already. The condition of that house is disgusting and a safety hazard. First of all, my mother's house is not disgusting. You have a million kids living in one spot and it's going to get messed up. And as you see, because people say my videos are boring and they get tired of me doing certain videos, but in my videos, I'm cleaning.
You're having to clean so often because there's too many people in that small spot. You're not supposed to be there, love. That's the whole point. That's what the young lady's trying to say, sweetie.
Okay. Anyway, let's keep going. Blah 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 blah. I have your location and address. I work for the states. This is where it gets girl bye. I work for the state, so I'm gonna risk my job. I'm gonna tell you why. They're
And Sky, some people might risk their job, but if she does a report, she doesn't have to say who she is. So, with that being the case, yeah, with all you have going on, this is just not a place that you want CPS to be involved in because you might not even be the one to suffer the consequences. It might actually be your mama. And you think she was threatening to shoot you before you cut off her money, then what? Her oldest and the son she had for her mom look like twins to me. They do. They do. They have the same mom and dad. What is going on with these girls having all these kids? Breeders. And the thing about it is, and this girl can't take care of one of them by herself. And when I say by herself, I don't even mean the housing voucher. The housing voucher and the food stamps really should be all the help that she's getting. She shouldn't need nothing else. But she couldn't even buy one single gift for these kids for Christmas. That's sad shit right there. Girl. Hey, Deanne. Is this even real at this point? Exactly, Kenya. And yes, it is. It's sad to say it's real. And Sky really feels like she is standing on business and not wrong in this situation. That's the sad shit. So I'm considered homeless because I live with my mom. Yes, ma'am, Shayna, you really are. And but the thing about it, as I said before, most people that are considered homeless, now if you guys are both on the lease and y'all pay, it don't even matter if you pay. If you're on a lease, then no, you're not homeless. In the eyes of the law, anyone who does not have their own lease with their name on the lease is considered homeless in the eyes of the law. So you could go and take advantage of homeless products and services that social service has to offer because technically you're homeless. Now, that's could be state to state. I don't know if different states have it different, but I know definitely Georgia did. Shayna, you are not homeless, boo. In the eyes of the law, she is considered homeless, but most people in that situation will never have to sleep outside, never be in the predicament that Sky's in. She's not able to provide a proper home for her kids. That's the problem. Yeah, they not sleeping outside, and it's not against the law to be homeless. She looks like she can't believe the words coming out of her own damn mouth. She don't. She thinks that the audacity of the person who said these things. Now, should they have come to her like that? No, not if you don't have resources that can help her. Help her do any better. It's one thing for me to be over here talking on my platform about things and giving my commentary. It's another thing for me to go over there and put messages on her stuff or email her personally. That's a different situation. Even if I felt I could help, I mean, we're putting the information out over here. She know everything else we do. See if there's something over here that'll work for your benefit. Sky better stop trying to be Peach. It doesn't work for her. That's true. She is trying to downplay her embarrassment. Honestly, I think she's dumb enough that she's not even embarrassed. She is very juvenile, Desi. The fact that she is willing to sleep outside with the bum is mind blowing. Honey, because baby, way before that, the fact that I am with you, okay, we've been together for a little while, then a situation happened, we got to move. You can't help in 30 days, you can't come up with nothing to help at all. Now, it's not his responsibility completely to house her because she's a grown woman, but at the same time, she did marry him. So he should have something to offer. I mean, what's for real, boo? What I need you for? Just to lay up with? And she does feed him. It's countless videos where you see her making food in them hotels. He in line first. Mouth salivating, honey, just waiting for the bread. Hey, Tracy. Just, I mean, just too much. Too much. Feeding somebody else on stamps and they're not on the case is illegal. It just is. Even with her mom's situation, she's supposed to provide for herself. And see, another thing is she's saying that she got social workers involved, but what are you telling these social workers? Because do these social workers know that you are using your food stamps to feed your mama's um, kids, foster children? I couldn't even think of it, child. No, they don't, because they will tell you, Sky, that's not legal. That's not what you're supposed to do. If they not on your case, you're not supposed to feed them. Honestly, once you moved into your mama house, you should have changed your address with social services, with DHS, and told them that you are in this house, but you are providing food separately. Otherwise, y'all need to combine y'all cases. Just me tell Skye again about the food stamp part. Illegal. Period, point blank. Kids sleeping on the floor is okay. I don't, well, let me say it like this. I don't know when it comes to the law. Um, the problem is there are foster kids in that house. Those foster kids should have their own beds. The foster kids, because the state takes care of them. They give you money to care for these kids. When it comes to certain states, they only allow so many heartbeats per room. The situation that she has, I'm quite sure is illegal because I think that's a 3 bedroom house. Even with a 4 bedroom house, I think 8 people would be allowed. Is Skye? Let's not even put Skye since she says she sleep outside. It's her, Skye's 6 kids. Her mother's 4 that she's got either custody of one way or another. Then it's her mother and her mother's husband. That's 12 people. No sheets on the bed, no pillows. Exactly. Hey, Mimi. Hey, Mimi. Hey, Mimi. Hey, hey. Y'all, I'm behind. Let me try to catch up in this chat. My son wanted to sleep in a sleeping bag on the floor. I said, boy, get up. You got a bed. Stop playing with me. I mean, that's one thing. But the fact is, you just said the operative thing. He has a bed. So he can sleep on the floor if he want, because that's your child and you can do what you want with your child, but you have provided him a bed. Some kids like sleeping on the floor because they like feeling like they camping, things of that nature. This is a totally different situation. If she was forced within 1 week to provide a bed for each of those kids, she couldn't. If she was forced to get proper sleeping, covers and stuff, she couldn't. That's the problem. Not to mention in a house where it's too many of them. This 2025 folks live with elders, siblings, etc. to help each other out. Yeah. Or just for love of family. But Skye and that bum she calls husband are a whole different type. They don't they don't even help their kids, I guess that's what she was saying. She feels like just because she's not abandoning her kids, she is a good mom. Regardless to whether she can provide a home or not. And that is crazy. It's crazy. And the fact, yeah, she really is using spend the night to justify sleeping on the floor. This girl is stupid. It is so sad. She even has a video out with her going in the room. Everybody was on the floor. The oldest daughter was in the bed. She didn't have any cover over her, under her, which breeds bed, what are them things called, mites? That's why people don't sleep on raw mattresses, because dust mites you can get. I mean, all of that stuff collects up over time. That's why most people cover their mattresses. Kids can pee in beds and stuff, and even the kids on the floor, they didn't have nothing under them. They didn't have a pallet, honey. Mimi will tell you how to make a pallet. No, they didn't. Color, Gee Colorina. Hi, and welcome to my live. Her channel is Skye's Life. Let me see. Y'all please hit that like button for me. What is Whisk Broom shrinking about now? What you talking about? What I done miss? Cause I know if I don't see all your stuff, sometime I miss something. She better get off the internet. She thinks she doing the doggone thing. She don't think that what she is doing is wrong. And honestly, she does act like somebody with some kind of habits. Cause how you making $350 a week consistently? So she says that ain't even counting the money from YouTube. But you ain't never got a dollar. She struggles to wash her kids' clothes. And why do these kids have so few clothes? You have 6 children. They have so few clothes that you gotta wash every other day. I think that girl said she goes to the wash every day. Baby, where is these kids shit at? Good Lord. That is diabolical.
Risking their job, okay? If they work for the state. Because all the phone calls I've just made was ev- even even child protective services, all phone calls that I've made because I know social workers.
Baby, so dummy. You know all these social workers, you know police, you know this, you know that. Where is these people at helping you? Baby, here's a couple of blankets for your babies. Here's some air mattresses for your babies. Oh, you're sleeping at your mama house? Y'all should do this. Y'all should do that. Be sure you cover up this, that, and the third. Do your kids need clothes? Where in the heck is this stuff at? Why the social workers ain't helping you get clothes so you ain't gotta wash every day? Why your social worker okay with you sleeping in the car? You should have been able to, at this point, with a family your size, putting your mother's house at risk, you should have been able to take priority at somebody's shelter. And in 6 months, I failed to believe. She said she was number what 14, 15, or something on on one of the shelters list, that 15 people hadn't moved through that shelter. It's just not happening. We are in dangerous times. We are in financial straits here and there, but people ain't as broke as you think. They are just not. If you miss, yeah, she did. She messed up her Section 8. The only thing that Scott should really be trying to do is to get that Section 8 back. I mean, straight up. That's what she should be trying to do. Did I miss Cancer? Hey, M. Sean. Hi, welcome to the chat. Let me see. Yeah, the guy is just there. Good for nothing. And she didn't say he had a job. People don't know if he eat my stamps. Girl, you done told us that. You got a video on your channel, me feeding 16 people with my food stamps.
Anyway,
And she got the
um,
nerve to laugh. It's crazy to me. She don't feel no type of way about having her kids in this situation. She feel like she doing all right.
I work for the state and was told. Oh wait, yeah, I work for the state and was told to watch 2 of your videos, so I did, and so did my supervisor on a Sunday. My
Baby, CPS don't close. Kids always need protecting.
I got this today. On a Sunday, you watched two of my videos, and so did your supervisor, and you called CPS.
Attention retirees, if you're willing to be at your computer from 9 a.m. to 10:45 a.m.
The only reason why I can get in touch with somebody because I actually know a social worker who has actually given me her phone number. Thank you.
You know a social worker because Cuz Bum's mom is a social worker. And still, with that person who should have other contacts and stuff, they still can't help you. With all these social workers you working with, you still 6 months in the car, basically. So your situation is pretty dire. At some point, somebody is going to have to step in and give those kids a home until you can do it.
Thank you.
Y'all, she really think that she's standing on business here. That is so sad.
Anyway, And it's also a guy social worker that actually helped us with something recently.
And you still homeless?
I also have
Ugh.
his phone number, and I've talked to today. Thank you, thank you. But let's continue. And my personal capacity. See, this is where it lets me know that it's probably the same
This is where it lets us know that you are slow, stupid, and simple at the same damn time. Her personal capacity as a blah 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 or with blah blah blah, or she's saying that she has the ability to do something personally is what she's saying, Sky.
as that person that's been messaging me, because now we have all of the periods and then and all of that. We have all of that in the sentences now. We have all of that in here.
So it may actually be a different person if the other person didn't provide that. And then who cares, fool? Who freaking cares? You cannot provide a home for your children, you slow hoe.
Now,
Fuck.
but you still sound stupid, okay?
And you standing here knowing that your 6 kids is at home sleeping on your mama's floor, knowing that you got 6 kids and you couldn't even buy six gifts, $10 gifts to put along with what people gave your kids. You ain't paying rent, light, water, or gas. You don't have a car note. Why the fuck can't you buy your kids something? Why don't they have more clothes than they do? Lord.
In my personal capacity, really, they say capacity. I can share your
Hey,
address.
Shonda.
No, 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 no. She said I cannot share your address with others,
Roaches calling everywhere and
but
those
that does
babies
not
sleeping
mean
on the
someone else
floor.
can't.
Exactly.
Okay,
Now we don't. I haven't seen
but you
bugs
said
at
that you
her
got my
mom's house, but it
location.
still don't matter because she brought a few with her. We know that. Lord have mercy. This girl. Let me see. The way Coco and Chanel would push me out the door and lock it behind me if I had them living in this child, Kenya. And she thinks she's standing on business, though. That baby said he is not playing. He's gonna make sure his mama is good first. That is so beautiful. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I mean, girl, this is just pitiful. Hey, Dollar Tree. Hey, April Reed. Hey, Token. Calling people stupid, but she's the one living in a van. Yep. Hey, Miss T. Lou.
And my address, so that way if someone else shares it, because nobody else has it, if someone else shares it, that's because you gave it to them, right? Right. Okay. um this email has been shared with 7 other people, and the report against you is now public record.
Hey,
The two
Don.
officers and and then a sheriff that I also talked to let me know
Oh, wow,
that
Don. Really?
when kids are involved, when there are minors
Girl, I did not know that mama had roaches too. Which I mean, it's not to be surprised because she probably bought them. Wow, that's crazy.
involved, when
If you're paying more than $100 a month on auto insurance, stop scrolling. These big insurance companies
it's a CPS case, it's not public.
CPS cases aren't public, but once it hits family court, it is a part of the docket of any court proceedings, and at that point, people can get copies of the paperwork. Usually, once CPS finds some type of wrongdoing, they do have to convert into a criminal case, and at that point, yes, it becomes public. Now, what usually happens in most court cases, especially if the judge sees that there's a lot of attention on the case, he will usually redact the name of the kids. But that's just sometimes. We've seen Liv and her ex has had all kind of uh case situations going on, and everybody and their mama done had them damn documents out here. So we don't know how this will be handled. But whatever the case is, you worried about the wrong thing, sweetie. Your kid's still on the floor and you have no desire to do better. That's the real tragedy here.
Where I am. It's not public. It cannot. You cannot get those records. Okay.
Hey, Queen Leader.
And then you said this email was shared with 7 other
Dollar
people.
Tree, did I speak to
But
you? Hey, love.
when my lawyer emails me and then he emails someone else that we're both into the email, it shows my email in that person's email. You understand? Okay. But yet this one only shows your email and it showed you messaging me. But
Well,
7 other
she
people
might
have
not
seen
have
this
wanted
email.
that information out there, Sky. She is not obligated to do anything. She's telling you, I believe, what she's telling you because she wanted you to try to fix it. Y'all, this girl is. Mm. I'm like Mimi now. Get y'all friend.
Okay. It will show you were investigated, but not who reported you. So then what was the point of you messaging me?
Now I will say this: what's the point of sending her a message if you are not going to um, give her some kind of resources or tell her how she could do it better because she clearly don't know no better?
You don't want me to know that you reported me, but you're messaging me to tell me you reported me. Just a heads up. I know you are struggling to become a content creator, and there are channels that are going after you. It is possible for them to get access to your CPS report and address online. It's not. Again.
If it is a public record file, it is accessible online. If it's a public record file, obviously they will have to have certain information about you to get it, but that's how I was able to confirm she wasn't really married. That's how I was able to confirm her being put out and the address that she was being put out from. That's how I was able to get that stuff using her name.
Coming from 2 officers and a sheriff that I have talked to. And again, I did also
Well,
call
you
the
know
two
what,
sexual.
Shonda? I hope she is shaking in her boots. Um, I hope that she is because that will make her do something. Token, she is reading a letter that was sent to her about someone saying that they reported her to CPS. And I hope she is nervous because that'll make her do something because she's not doing anything and she is very comfortable for a mother that's living in a car. And it's not because she's in the car because she want to be in there. Hey, Uniqua, she's in the car because she ain't got nowhere to go. So being that that's the case, I hope that she does do better. She needs to do better. Been told y'all she wasn't married. It's no marriage certificate. I know. I looked it up. Yeah, we know. Yeah, we know. She's talking like that because she feel like she's telling someone off who sent her a message. She's responding to this message that she got. Just me, she denied all the resources people were offering her starting 6 months ago. This on her and that bum at this point. Yeah, I mean, I feel like read that. I don't know how I ended up back up there. Yeah, crazy, 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 crazy.
Workers that I know that, and one of them has known my kids since they were little,
Okay, so why they not helping
and
you,
this woman
love?
loves my kids, and this was even before all this going on. You understand?
Y'all hit that like button for me,
Okay.
please.
Um, If you don't start changing, I will be the one sharing your mother's address to every reactor on YouTube. But and that's a promise. But you just said, let me go back up. You just said, in my personal capacity, I cannot share your address with others. But then you go down here and contradict yourself and say, if I don't change,
She said in her personal capacity she cannot share your address, but she will. Basically, is what she's saying. But here's the thing, Sky. Let's say she does or does not. Number one, who cares? Because you will never prove it because you don't even know who this is. And number two, once it's out there. And that's the last thing you want.
because again, if I don't do what y'all want me to do, if I don't listen to y'all, if I don't, sounds like the same person that's already been emailing me. You will share my address with reactors.
It's like she's saying, okay, y'all want me to get a place to stay. Y'all want me to do what y'all want to do. I'm not going to do it. Regardless of whether I need it or not, I'm not going to do it. If that's the case, why don't you just go on and get the kids up and go on about your business if you don't want to get a place? Like, none of this makes sense unless she's leaving something out purposely. And quite frankly, I don't think she's smart enough to do so. I really don't.
We'll see today. They didn't even. We'll see today. You're not even spelling it right. I have. It says I have W reactors that are desperately trying to get your location. You get my location for what? Again, I have social workers. I have multiple social workers, not even the two I'm talking about. I have multiple social workers that have known my situation with me and my kids. And the two that I spoke with today has already said that they will go to court on my behalf
For what?
if need be.
For what? You cannot provide a home for your children. If they cannot stay at your mother's house, they are on the street. If it comes down to your mother keeping your kids in her house or losing her foster children, I believe she will tell you you have to leave, especially if this is something that she uses to facilitate her family. So then what you gonna do, Sky? This is the thing. 6 months, it's enough time. Where is your place, fool? Slow ass.
If need be, they will go to court on my behalf. See, before bringing out my homelessness, I already knew what it was going to bring along with it. So I already knew what.
Scott could have been in their place. They both needed to be working 40 hours or more a week. Yeah, exactly. But they're not. She's working 36 hours, but the key is she's working for $10 an hour. That is no money. She got six freaking kids. Sky's the person is messing with you because they can. I wouldn't respond. True. And the thing about it is, she has given us so much information. That's the thing about it. She's given us so much information because of this person that we know even more now than we did before. Yeah, she would could put her out because she need her doggone kids. She's according to Scott, that's how she supplements her income is with those kids. The real question is even if she gets a place, how are they going to keep the payments up? She doesn't make enough money to pay rent and utilities. She don't. She doesn't. Nope, I don't think this will end well for Sky either. And the main reason it won't end well is this video. Her mouth. This right
Does
here.
take. So I already knew that I needed to let some social workers know that we were homeless.
Okay,
And
you let them know you was homeless, but who is helping you fix the problem? 6 months, you ain't got nothing toward the rent, Sky.
they know. I
Even though it may not be illegal to be homeless, the government can, I mean, they're probably only going to have those kids out there for a certain period of time. And the fact of the matter is, these kids have got to be wearing down. They sleeping on the floor. They not sleeping comfortable. They not living comfortable. They shuffled from place to place. She keeps them out all day, trying to keep them out of mom's way. You know, her and her mama be kind of bickering back and forth here and there. You have, which is nothing, got to be divided up between kids that ain't even got nothing to do with their household because of the fact of the situation that their mother has put them in. So what the heck?
have signed me and my children up for multiple shelters. Um, what is it? They're all pretty much shelters. Like I've signed us up for multiple places.
Why is nothing coming through for you, Sky? You the only person in America that can't get no damn help.
Multiple. And they all know that we are homeless. You understand? I need people to stop being so retarded. Stop trying to get me to do what you want me to do because I'm not. What does you want me to do? You want me to get a place? Then get me one.
Y'all heard
You
that?
want
What you want me to do to get a place? Then get me one. The fuck? Bitch, we taking care of our own goddamn households. Where your motherfucking people at? You claim you know all these cops, all these social workers, people that knew you their whole life. Your mother should have some contacts because she's a foster mom. You say she been doing it forever and take everybody in out of all these damn people, out of all your family. Y'all, you can't put a baby here, a baby there, a baby there, and or get your stuff together. Because at this point, babies shouldn't have to go nowhere but to their own home. They should have had a house by Christmas. If you're making $350 a week, let's say you're making anywhere from 7 to 1,400, 1,500 from uh, YouTube. You got put out at the end of July, 1st of August. September, October, November, those should have been good checks for you. Honestly, those YouTube checks, you should have saved them. And every other paycheck saved them. Y'all should have lived off of husband's money and your money helped the household that y'all living in. That's what, and paid whatever bills you had. So, what's T says? What, you ain't did nothing? You mean out of you and the husband that's supposed to be telling you all this, that, and the third while you up here doing all these shopping damn videos? Y'all ain't accomplished shit? Where your money at, Sky? Why somebody else got to get you a place to sleep? Hell, air is free, and that's all your ass got. This is fucking ridiculous, y'all. I mean, just really. Soon as someone goes to school crying about the home situation, it's going down. You right. Running around with kidnapped boys that hacking, not seeing a doctor, and has no shoes and wearing somebody else damn clothes. He can't go to school. And the reason we know your man ain't got stamps, he may have them for himself, but he ain't got them for that little boy because y'all don't have him legally. And that's why he's not on the case because his mama probably still getting his benefits. Hey, lovely Leo. Yeah, school always brings things to light. Might be the reason some homeschool, as they call it. Yeah. Well, she's not homeschooling, but depending on the situation and the school itself, I mean, more than one teacher has had to buy her kids something to eat. At this point, there should be some attention somewhere. But the thing is, what the heck are they doing? Honestly, it's a conundrum that she's in. The situation with housing is kind of crazy, and the housing situation. Because, see, technically, the kids aren't on the street. They sleep in grandmother's house. They not telling the truth that they sleeping on the floor with a sheet. that they sleeping on the floor with no carpet. That 4 little girls sleeping on the floor. That ain't nobody got no covers to make the bed up. That 4 little boys are sleeping on the floor, and she claims it's a room for girls and it's a room for boys, but she a lie. Cause we done seen a video where Burley baby was on the corner. Another little boy was next to that baby. Another little boy, no, excuse me, the little girl with the braids was next to that baby, and her 14-year-old or whatever was next to that baby. That's 2 boys, 2 girls. So you a 2 lie, hoe.
Want me not to be homeless with my kids? Then give me a place. Because at the end of the day, once I get a place, you guys will still be harassing me. I am neglecting my children because I am homeless. That sounds stupid. I know somebody's neglecting their children.
Now look at her putting somebody else's damn business out.
They're homeless. They're neglecting their children because their children are here and I'm helping take care of them. Bro, boo, be gone. Girl, boo, stop. Because that would have been certain things that you could have said that would have made me be like, yeah, I'm a bad mom, I don't care. Like, it's like, I'm a horrible mom. Like, oh my God. Like, boo-hoo, cry, upset, so sad. But when you sit here and say, I'm homeless and I'm neglecting my kids when I get up and do for my kids all day long. And when my kids lay down, I'm going.
But what is she doing? I get up and do for my kids. You're doing what for them? Because what you should be doing all day long is working. So what is she doing? There was a lady in Just Me Chat that wanted to help Skye. She was put off by how she keeps her house with the roaches. Crazy. Skye, you had someone willing to help you, but you chose the man over the kids. Sure did. Maybe someone is on drugs. It might be peanut butter. It might be. Hey, Alexandria. Skye look like she's trying to keep from crying because she knows what they're saying is true. Well, you see it a whole lot different than I do because I see an arrogant girl who is uh actually believing the shit that she's saying. That's what I see. Because how she can justify all these things is beyond me. I'm sorry. Sky's really mentally challenged. She is. She's not making no damn sense at all. She's not teaching them how to be trifling like her. Exactly. That's what she's breeding. More of her.
To the laundry to make sure my kids have clean clothes because people claim that my kids don't go to school with clean clothes, but they're always, no matter what I have to do, I make sure I get the money to get my kids some clean clothes. Like, they never.
Like, why would she say that? I make sure I get the money to get my kids clean clothes. What you mean? You work 36 hours a week. That's what you said. So it ain't no making sure I get the money for the clothes. I got the money. Let me go wash clothes because I get paid every week. This what she told us, y'all. So is she lying then or is she lying now? Well, I hope, Sunrose, that what y'all say is what's happening. Y'all hit the like button for me. If y'all new here, please subscribe to the channel. We definitely appreciate you. Also, guys, we do have a membership over here. I definitely appreciate you supporting this channel by becoming a member of the Mish Mob.
Go to school with dirty clothes on. Ever. Okay? The people at the laundromat know me. They know what's my heart. Like, that lady was like, girl, you be here all the time. Let me show you how to do this. Let me show you how to get you some free washes. Now I can get some free washes because I wash so much. Okay? But I'm neglecting my children. You just sit here and said you can't give out my location, but then gonna turn around and contradict yourself and say that you gonna give out my location if I don't change. If I don't change what? If I don't stop neglecting my children, then I'm gonna go ahead and end this because I'm gonna upload this and then I'm about to go live because we actually got stuff that we got to do today. We got things that we doing today. Today's Sunday. We gotta get ready for Monday because more stuff going on tomorrow. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end this. Let's talk about this on live.
This is Alyssa, and this product makes her $1 million every single year. How is that possible? Simple. Alyssa found out that a lot of people want to buy.
Y'all, I don't know what to say about that. When I saw that, I had started watching it, then I was like, let me go watch it with the girls. It's just crazy. It is beyond me. I mean, really. Exactly. Like, it's just, I don't know why she feels addressing that made inroads for her. Honestly, at this point, I would have been like, "Look, guys, any resources y'all have, please go to my community post. I put a thing up there. Please help me by giving me information. Like, and I will be going through the information. Like, being that you are homeless and you are using this as a storyline, you should be showing how you are fixing your situation. All she does is argue back and forth with people. If they don't come and kiss her butt and say what she feels they need to say, how she feels they need to say it to her, they are not trying to help her. And that's crazy. I mean, it's crazy. So, I mean, I don't know what this girl is going to do, but I mean, the gig is up. You know, she's been homeless long enough. It's time to make some strides here. And if she doesn't have the resources, what is she gonna do? The only thing that she can do is take her check, call, take a check, call the people, and uh, try to pay off that stuff and try to get her voucher back. Honestly, that would be the best thing for her to do. I wouldn't care what else nobody had to say. That would be it for me. I would not be worried about anything else because at the end of the day, I gotta show up for the kids. I wouldn't care what other people have to say. Watching these YouTube moms just let me know how grateful I am for my mom. She worked 2 and 3 jobs to provide for me and my sister. Now we spoil her. Yeah. And welcome to the live, D4. She turned down help that we all tried to give her. I was gonna buy the kids some outfits and stuff, but she turned it down because it was coming from us, not because we've done or well, she feels. Let me be fair. She feels that we don't wish her well, that we want to see her in a bad situation. So because we talk about her situation and her poor choices, that we don't really want to help her. That is what she said. So let's be fair about that part. Child, I don't know. But what I do know is that I hope for the best for her. Cause good Lord, that's all I can say is I just hope that she gets it together. Now let's go ahead and jump over to this other video. Y'all, Peach is ready to quit. She's ready to call it quits. She says her marriage is on the rocks and her husband's a selfish bum. Now, this 24 hours after he was a stay at home dad of the year. So we're gonna jump on into this and go from there.
Up, you already know. This is Peach, and today is Saturday, December 28th, 2024, and I got milk. I got liquid gold. I got milk. I got liquid gold. I'm so excited. I just pumped this. I'm actually about to drive it to the hospital. Daddy took the babies some milk last night, so they got enough milk to last them to 8 a.m. So this should last them until they'll eat at 11 and then 2, so 2 p.m. And then while I'm in the hospital, I'm going to pump some more milk. And then I'm going to come home, drop this off. I'm probably going to leave the hospital at like 8, 8:30, come home. Hopefully I can take a nap. My husband's supposed to go out with the little kids tomorrow anyway, so hopefully I'll be able to take a nap later. Each batch, I made sure my room was clean. I got some candles lit, so it smells good in here. My husband just got in from the casino, so he's downstairs. All the kids are in their own beds tonight, so he has the entire bed to himself. Puff some breast milk. Got home. So, Peach Patch, for those of you who aren't already aware, I live in an area called Lakewood Ranch, Florida, which is near Sarasota, Florida. Typically, it takes about 1 hour to an hour and 45 minutes to make it to Tampa, Florida. But today, it only took me 58 minutes. So, I left home around 5:10 a.m. I officially made it into Tampa at about 6:10, and then I made it to Chick-fil-A at 6:18. I had decided I wanted Chick-fil-A for breakfast because it's right by the hospital. However, Chick-fil-A didn't open until 6:30 a.m. At first, I was like, forget it. Then I thought about it. I could just chill out for about 12 minutes. That's fine. I'll just wait. So I turned around and I waited, was the first person in the drive-through line. I ended up ordering a chicken, egg, and cheese biscuit. Right now, I am feeling overwhelmed because I need to produce more breast milk, and I still have to be a mom to my other 7 kids, and my husband still wants to leave home and gamble and things of that nature. So it is hard, and I literally just gave birth 4 days ago. But y'all know me, like the with adversity, but you gotta keep G-O-I-N-G.
Honey, this is the same thing she was preaching before this happened. Like, I don't know if it. Why did she think things would change? Yeah, every week the same thing. And again, she says that she knows how to have her village. Where's the village at, sweetie? I mean, geesh.
I'm gonna keep going regardless, even if it gets hard, even if I cry in the process. I'm gonna be on my ET shit and I'm gonna cry to keep going. I got my Chick-fil-A, I got my breast milk, and it's currently 6:36 a.m. I made it before 8 a.m., which is when they need milk, so I'm happy about that. That we successfully made it through security. Now we're gonna head to the NICU. Alerted in here. We made it to the NICU. Now we just gotta make it inside. I can't believe I'm doing this walk again. Phenomenal. We did this for 23 days. How long the babies, the twins, will be in here for. I dropped off some milk. I'm gonna head to the 3rd floor. They're about to do a shift change at 7. So when I come back, it'll be the morning nurses. But I'm about to head to the 3rd floor and eat. I feel a little bit overwhelmed. Excuse me, guys. I got gas. Oh, and I finally took a poop. I was so happy I pooped last night at like 11:30. But
I'm shocked they let her leave the hospital without doing that. You know, she never told us what the kids' names was. I knew this storyline was coming with Peach. Mental issues is real. Yep.
I feel overwhelmed because the babies are drinking more milk, which is a good thing. That's a good sign, but it's like I gotta really produce it. And then my husband was like on me. He was like, you gotta start pumping every 2 hours. You can't be being late. My babies need this milk. I'm like, oh my goodness. So baby A was drinking 5 mLs. Baby A is now drinking 25 mLs. And they're trying to increase him to 30. I'm like, oh my God. But I just pumped 335 milliliter bottles. Then baby B was drinking 4. And now he's at 12. And then his nurse just told me they're finna bump it to 16. So baby B has enough for his next 2 feedings. Baby A has enough for 3 more feedings. So before I leave, I'm eating every 3 hours. Hopefully they don't change it to every 2 soon.
One thing that she gonna have to do is sit her ass down and basically be a milk factory. Um,
She's gonna literally have to do what she do. Now it's interesting how she's talking about my baby need this milk. Everybody play him like he don't care. Um, but maybe he do. Shit, I don't know.
I feel like that's coming, but I'm gonna try to leave with at least enough for 3 more feedings, and then I'm gonna go home. Um, my husband said he's gonna take the kids out today for me. I don't know if I believe him since he stayed out until 5 in the morning. It's like he got home like 4:30. So, well, actually it was like 4:50. So I don't know if he's gonna wake up to take the kids out for real or not.
My question is, girl, you just had a baby. The fact that she think that these kids don't understand that they're gonna have to make some changes is beyond me. Also, the fact that um, she thinks that her schedule can stay the same and that she can consistently depend on him to do so much when she has to do a lot, is beyond me. Another thing, y'all, is it me? I If I had twins in a NICU, I would pretty much try to stay at the hospital. She needs to get her milk up. She needs to be able to be there as things happen with her kids. Not only that, she's not even local to the hospital. She's an hour away. It seems like she's really setting her own self up for failure. Not to mention, y'all remember she said she's starting classes on the first. How this gonna work?
The family lounge, they don't let you eat upstairs where the babies are. What's this? To my NICU sisters. They
Yep,
got
you're right, Token.
food in here too. Yeah, they have different bags. I remember this from Phenomenal. This is my first time up here with the twins, so they be having like these complimentary bags from the Ronald McDonald House. And then they got a microwave, they got a refrigerator so you can keep your stuff. They got lockers for you to keep your stuff in, books and pamphlets. Class today at 10 that I want to take, but I have to make it home. But I don't really gotta go home. My husband can handle it. It's just like, oh, is he gonna wake up? Because I have a thing at 10 o'clock. Be the baby start eating more. It's just, God, please let me make enough milk. Even with the back and forth driving, like that's gonna be challenging for me. But I know my babies are in the best place. Like I love this hospital. I know they're gonna thrive at this hospital. But it's just crazy to go from yesterday we only needed 5 mLs to now we need 30. It went from 25 to 30. I'm like, my baby A is big, my baby B is small, but even him, you went from 4 to 16, boy, you go, boy. He at 12, but he finna be at 16, so it's like, I'm really finna just have to sit home and just pump. I really need Wood to help me, like for real, help me. And I don't know if he's capable of doing it. Like I know he can, but it's like I don't know if he desires to help me. Cause if so, he wouldn't have went out. He would have stayed home. But I know that man like the back of my hand. I knew he was leaving, even when he wouldn't admit it. I'm like, I don't know why you won't just say that. Like, hold on, y'all. Yeah, when my husband and I were together earlier, I was telling him, I was like, um, if you're gonna go out tonight, this.
See this app on my phone? If you want to make money in 2024, start by installing this app right now. That app is called Audible.
Tell me that. He was
I don't understand why she keeps setting herself up for failure with him. Like this girl is like delusion 101. Like everything about her, like the man want to go out, have a babysitter, get the stuff that you need, sit at home, get a nanny to help with your kids at home while you doing what you're doing. Most people who have these big families and who are financially viable, they have help. Even the Henrys, they have a nanny that helps with their kids. They don't show the nanny, they don't talk about it. They told us that they got one, and that's about it. They keep certain parts of their life private, and they work on their relationship consistently. But everything they do together. She keep trying to act like he is not gonna do the stuff that he been doing from day one. She acts like he's not gonna continue to do and be himself. If him going out is what makes him able to do everything else that you ask him to do, um, let him go out. Make a way that y'all can be successful. I mean, I'm not saying that she needs to make additional excuses for him and stuff, but she sits up here, oh my God, I don't know if he can do it. Oh, but then let somebody say something about him. Oh, he's the best father. He's phenomenal. He's an at home father. No, he's an at home uh assistant, volunteer. That's what he is. because you would never have to question it if he was doing that job consistently the way that she feels it needs to be done. And that's another thing, she sets herself up for failure. She just gave birth. Why does she think her kids need to go to Disney, which is in Orlando, or go somewhere else and do whatever else there? Like, come on, girl. I mean, be for real. If she starts there, she may be doing all right.
Like, what, man? Instead of him just being honest, like, I still want to keep my Fridays. But I already knew, because I know this man, you know? It says, Dear Nikki Mamas, happy holidays. And then it says, I know this may not be how you envision celebrating the holidays this year, and your heart will give anything to be home with your babies. No matter where your heart finds itself today, know that you are capable, you are resilient, and you are the best mother for your baby. I didn't expect this to make me emotional. Your NICU sisters are here every step of the way. You are never alone. Love your NICU sister. And then they start their name. They got their website. They got their Facebook group for the NICU moms. So that's good. Because having a baby in a NICU is challenging. Having two is even more challenging. And then having kids at home and you just trying to be there for everybody is hard, you know?
What did she think was gonna happen? I get that she's probably got emotions all up and down. Her hormones are probably crazy because she had the babies when she didn't expect them to come. She was not ready for it. She still hasn't done anything to help those kids at home because she should have a nanny that can do stuff with her children. I mean, how many times do we have to say it to this girl? Yeah, this girl's slow. I mean, she really is. He basically he got his yeah, she's pumping for two babies. Uniqua, he goes out and hang out on Friday and he wanna keep his now he probably had a date with his girlfriend, child. He don't care, she done had them babies. She's I guess he say, I ain't asked you to have them babies this week. And honestly, she should have kept them kids at her mama house until it was a situation that was better, because her being emotionally distraught and overwhelmed and stressed out is just gonna affect her supply. Not to mention she eat horrible. I mean, let's be real. Peach doesn't want to spend any money on stuff like that. Okay, but she shouldn't have had 9 damn kids. Didn't nobody tell her to go out here and, "Oh, I won't, but I love my husband. I love being with him. I love getting pregnant by him, carrying his babies." Girl, sit your ass down. That ain't what life about, carrying the babies. It's about living, prospering, and growing together, loving together, enjoying your life, raising kids, the way they need to be. Y'all can't hear me? You right, Queen Leader. But her mother would be there for her if she wanted, if she asked her to. She wouldn't have snatched the kids back from her mother. Yeah, it is. Let me know that y'all can hear me, guys.
I'm happy I already been down this road. I've been down this road numerous times. Um, but this time it is better. Like, I'm happy my husband is sober. So, like, I know he can handle the kids. He's still just a little selfish, you know? Like, to just have a baby and your husband already need a break. You just had two babies. Shit, I keep forgetting that I had two. You know, that part kind of sucks. And then, like, him, it's saying, like, oh, you gonna do this and this with the kids, and knowing it's not gonna be, like, on a schedule kind of thing. I had already told myself, though, my kids got passes to Busch Gardens, so they can go to SeaWorld, Aquatica. They got passes to Disney, passes to Universal, which I feel like I can't do those places right now. But
Have y'all noticed how everybody that she wants to keep her kids can't measure up to what she wants them to do, but yet she's never even one time been the person that she's trying to make others become? Have y'all noticed that?
they also have passes to um, the trampoline park. They have passes to Chuck E. Cheese, like little stuff like that I could do. I was saying, like, even if it would let me down, I could just get out the house, take the kids to the trampoline park, and sit down. I don't gotta really chase nobody, and they could just go play. That way, they still get out the house, and I don't have to feel overwhelmed. But sometimes I ain't gonna lie, I still think about divorcing my husband. I was just sitting there when I was driving over here. I was like, I'm really gonna leave this man. I don't want to be single with 9 kids. But sometimes it's just like he could do way more than he do, and he choose not to. He need to like grow up. I wish I could just stay home in the bed and do nothing but pump milk. And I don't have that luxury. I'm up here washing clothes, cleaning rooms. I clean my whole bathroom, wiped off my dresser. Like I'm still having to do stuff, which I be feeling like it's not fair right now. But I still have a conversation with my husband about the way I feel. And if things persist, like we just gonna have to, you know, separate because
Who's she gonna get to do
it's
it though?
crazy.
Let's be real. She no one has ever been who she wants. She wants basically she wants someone that she's paying to do the job, that has to make certain strides to do certain things. But see, she wants to get everything but give very little when it comes to, like the young lady said, like money. She don't want to pay for it. She want him to do it for free. But then if he does it his way, she don't want it done his way. She wants him to be on some kind of schedule, like some kind of militant schedule. You ain't his mama. And those kids can sit down somewhere too. They can be home sometime. She think every day, every weekend they supposed to be going somewhere. Honestly, I think that's kind of unrealistic with that many children, especially as unstable as your finances seem to be. You are lovely. You was thinking what, love? Exactly, because her emotions are all over the place. Yeah, but she want them out all the time. It ain't always like that.
I'm appreciative of Gregory McKay too, because McKay been helping a lot. But I never want him to feel like he raising his siblings. Because I done had to raise other people's kids. And that's unfair. Like you get your childhood stolen from you. I never want to do that. I know some of y'all gonna be like, well, why keep having babies? Because I keep
Exactly.
having unprotected sex with my husband. And I'm not on birth control. And I don't believe in abortions. And I love having my kids. I love all 9 of them. Even though I made my own life hard by choosing to have 9 kids with this man, I'm willing to lay in it. I don't care what nobody can say. I'm willing to lay in this motherfucker. I'm willing to cry and keep going. I don't regret none of it. I love each kid I got. I'm happy to be all their mamas. I remember me and McKay had that conversation this pregnancy. He was like, Mom, why keep having kids? Like, why you won't get rid of these babies? And I said, I ain't getting rid of my damn babies. I ain't getting rid of your ass. I said, if that's the case, I shouldn't have had you. Don't ever say nothing like that about your siblings. I don't give a fuck how hard I make my life. I'm willing to do the hard part. I don't give a fuck how nobody feel about it. I'm willing to do the hard part. I know what I'm choosing.
Okay, but apparently she don't realize that she's also choosing to make it hard for them kids. Now that's saying a lot that her son asked her, "Why don't you get rid of these kids?" He tired of it. He tired of kids. And exactly, token. One of y'all get fixed. I don't know why. husband ain't went and snuck off and paid that little $500 and got fixed. Yeah, he ain't even gotta tell her. Well, that's still no way to live, D4. It's just not. Yeah, it's time for somebody to get fixed, but you see how activated she got in her feelings about what McKay said. That's crazy. It's crazy that he got to feel that way though too. That should let her know it's taking an impact on those other kids. It's taking an impact on your children that they got to come over here and help with the other kids. That must be how he feels. She sit down and talk to her husband about what it was gonna be? Did she talk to her children about what it was gonna be? Where did she think them kids was gonna go when she had the babies? Like it's just like what is she got going on for real? Y'all be sure to hit that like button for me. We're gonna pop over to this other one. We will do the rest of this one maybe another time, but I really want y'all to see, especially this first part of this other video. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it on the screen. I don't want to make this live too long, guys, and I definitely appreciate y'all being here. Exactly, that's another thing too, the emotional stress that it's putting on her, as well as how it is affecting them. Like Wood don't want to do more, although it's more babies. Heck, maybe he should start doing content and buying getting his own babysitter, whatever, something. She's slow for not understanding what her son was trying to tell her. Yeah, he's trying to say, "Mom, it's too much. We gotta move. We gotta this. We gotta that. I don't want this for us. I don't like this for us." You complain, you whine, you say daddy cheating, you say this, you say that, but you still making babies. All of this don't go together. That's what that baby's saying. Help us be great. That's what that baby's saying. Goodness gracious, girl. Your son love you. And he don't want to see that, and he don't want to be in the midst of it. Now that weekend is affected. Why? Because you can't go and do what you want to do. Okay, here we go, guys. We're gonna watch a little bit of this and we're gonna react to it, and then we gonna call it a night.
It's not ready yet. I'm like writing my schedule detail by detail first. But my husband sleep. I was like, forget it. But I'm like, no, he just the babies need this. I was gonna pump right now before I leave, but I gotta make it to the hospital by 7:30 because the baby need milk at 8. My other baby need milk at 9. So if I leave right now, after I brush my teeth, I could be at the hospital by 7:45. That give me time to pump real fast and get the baby milk. So that's what I'm finna do. Fetch Gregory car ain't got no gas, so I'm stopping at 7-Eleven. I'm like, I should have filled this car up last night when my husband's car was up here. Some ice water. Um, Yesterday was a draining day for me. I'm praying to God I make it over here at like 7:30, 7:40, so I could pump real quick before baby 8 eats. I have a wearable pump, but I still haven't hooked it up, so I don't know how to do it. I'm gonna figure that out tonight. That way, like in a situation like this where I'm driving.
Another thing is, y'all, I feel like them kids miss their other family. They don't have that crazy, rambunctious, just run around old school family. And that's something that they want. When she said those kids was at uh the mother's house, they didn't even want to get on the phone with her. They were so busy enjoying their family. Another thing, Tracy said that the little baby was just wanting to be held. We're gonna go back and look at some of those videos as well, guys. I'm gonna schedule them in over this week. But she just said, Phenomenal just wanted to be held. He just wanted to be loved on. And she don't understand. Sometimes your kids can want something different than what you offer. You have to try to read the room and make sure you're doing what's best for them children. I believe she leave those younger kids for the older kids to raise. Now she claims she don't, but she doesn't realize the impact of what has to happen. She looks so swole and drowsy. She don't need to be driving. She don't. Going an hour and a half once, twice a day is a lot. That's a lot of driving. But she always sets herself up for failure.
And I could be pumping kind of thing. But I did not want to get up. I was like, forget it, man. Like, I quit. That's how I felt. I quit. My husband was making things so challenging for me. But then I told myself, like, don't quit on your babies. They need this. Don't quit. Everybody at my house still sleep. My husband sleep. I didn't wake him up. The kids are all asleep. I think Amazing gonna wake up at about 7:30 or 8. But Amazing when he get up,
Now I wonder why she say he making it challenging. Is it because he's not doing it exactly how she wants it done, or is he just not doing anything? Because what I've learned is it don't always be exactly how Peach say. She's a master manipulator, and she wants us to believe the scenario the way she tells it. And it's not always the case. I'm not taking up for Wood though, because he was complicit. He the one who laid down with her knowing that she could get pregnant, and he the one who allowed them to be where they are.
all he do is get his phone, go make him some breakfast. He like breakfast towels. He make it himself, and he'll just watch his phone. Each patch current time is 6:50. It's the said it's gonna take me 52 minutes to make it to Tampa, which means I'll get there like right before 8. The baby can have formula. I'm not gonna be happy about it, but it's my own fault.
So, Peach Patch, once again, for those of you who aren't aware, I live in an area called Lakewood Ranch, Florida. It's about an hour away from the hospital without traffic. With traffic, it's about an hour and 45 minutes. At the current moment, traffic is good. I'm praying on this entire ride, listening to some R&B music, and I'm just asking God to just let me make it here before 8 a.m. Like, God, please let me get there at 7:40 a.m. at the latest. That'll give
Peach puts herself in a situation all the time that she cannot measure up. And then she wants to act like life is filled with adversity, but you got to keep GOING. Like, oh my God, I'm just going to triumph over this issue. When actually, you should have never been in that issue because it's too much. You stay an hour and a half away. She should go up Monday. She should stay, come home Tuesday, go back Wednesday, stay, come home Thursday. In the midst of all of that, she should be hiring a babysitter for her house for maybe 5 p.m. to maybe 12 or 1 a.m. to be there in the evenings once the kids go out of school. But when they in school, maybe she gonna need an 8 hour babysitter and then a 4 hour to kind of do the middle. She gonna have to make it work because this is what she did to herself. Like she just said in the earlier video, I don't give a F. I knew what I was doing. Okay, so then handle it. Put your big girl drawers on and do what you got to do because that little boy is tired of your babies. Although they his siblings and he probably love them, he don't want no more. And truthfully, you shouldn't either.
me 5 minutes to make it upstairs so I could pump breast milk and hand it to the nurse at 8 a.m. Please, God, I know my babies need me. I know my babies need this. Tampa is where I'm from. I was born and raised here. I love Tampa. I love the hospital my kids are at. I know that they are in great hands, but this is draining.
When I tell you today is the last day. At current time is 7:39. I'm about to pump really quick for his brother, but he doesn't eat until 9 and he has enough food. So let's go ahead and get to it.
She doesn't live in the city where the hospital is,
We have
Shayna.
a TV in here, but as you guys know, I don't watch TV. The baby's nurse just let me know that I actually have enough for the 8 a.m. feed and the 9 a.m. feed for both babies because she combined their milk. It was like a big relief. I'm about to put on some music and pump so we'll have enough for the feeds moving forward. I'm happy I made it over here though before 8. Patch, I have a lot of milk. I'm so happy. Look at this. This bottle almost completely full. This one almost full. I'm about to stop pumping into this one because I don't want it to overflow and just replace it with another bottle and see what I get because I want to try to fill this one completely up, but I feel better. I also was writing out a schedule and it gave me so much clarity. I feel like I can do this. Been scheduled based on what I'm doing today. So I started pumping at 7:45 a.m. I pump for about 15 minutes each time. So if I stick to 2 hours, I'll pump at 7:45, 9:45, 11:45, 1:45, 3:45, 5:45, and then 7:45, 9:45, 11:45, 1:45, and then 3:45, taking me into the AM. And then I'm gonna
And also, I think Wood does things on his own schedule, and he don't measure up to what Peach want, as far as wanting the kids up early in the morning, want them out all day like little soldiers on an agenda. Like I don't think he operates like that. I think he more easygoing, and she feels she's so bogged down by her own uh, childhood, what she feel it was, what she feel it wasn't, until she's making her kids be the total opposite, almost to a negative. You know, my mama never took me somewhere, so I'm gonna take my kids everywhere. My mama didn't do this, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna be better. I'm gonna be this. That's her mindset. But it's no perfect way to rear children. It's no perfect way to raise children. I mean, it just is what it is. She just gonna have to deal with it and understand that it ain't what she think it is.
start getting here no later than 5 a.m. That way I could be here for babies 5 a.m. Cares. That's where they do his diaper change and all that. And also do skin to skin with him from
Peach feels like she has to be hands on everywhere. Like I said, she sets herself up for failure. And then when she can't meet up to what it is, she feels a type of way. And that's just what she's doing now. This is just another area of her. You know how she is an addict at the gambling thing. She wants to overdo it. She wants to overdo everything. That's not just about gambling. That's just her personality of trying to overdo or do the opposite of what maybe someone else did or how it was done before, or she always wants to feel like she can do better and have more and everything. I don't know why she's like that, but that's just what we are seeing, and she's pretty much the main person that screws her life up. I'm not saying her husband is perfect, but I don't think that he's doing as bad as what she tries to see, because he does be hands on with his kids. But he just takes it easy. He don't mind sitting around the house chilling out and things like that. Peach don't want that for her kids. So that's where they have conflict. So when she say he ain't doing this and he ain't working with me, that's what she really mean. He not really doing nothing too horrible. Now him wanting to go out on Friday and she just had a baby, maybe that was insensitive. But let's be honest, that's your husband. She said the whole time she knew he was gonna go. So why you weren't ready?
5 a.m. to 6 a.m. And then baby B will eat at 6 a.m. And then I can be here from 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. to do skin to skin with him. I'll pump in the hospital like I'm doing now at 7:45 a.m. and then I'll leave home the hospital no later than 8:45 a.m. And while I'm driving home, I'm gonna hook up my pump that can go in my bra and my shirt. I'm gonna hook that up today. I don't know how to use it, but I'll figure it out today. That's my goal. That way, on my 7:45 a.m. to drive home, I'll already start pumping, and that way I can stick to this schedule. And then I plan on giving my husband a break every day at 6. So if I pump every 2 hours, by the time Wood leave at 6 p.m., I should have 5 feedings worth of breast pumping, and he can drop that off back at the hospital because most likely he'll be coming to Tampa, and he can see the kids in the NICU. And then I'll
Now y'all notice it's never a problem when Peach want to get away and go to the casino. It's only a problem if he wants to break away, unless it's something that she controls.
spend time with my older 7 kids from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. at home, like just chilling.
You're right, Cancer. McKay is getting tired of all of this craziness, and he's going to end up going to his grandmother. And once he does, that Peach will turn her back on him because she'll feel betrayed. Yep. And then it's going to start a chain reaction, especially the way that Lady Love on him. She's scared Wood will be messing with the babysitter. That's why I said she should get a male one or a real old one. One of the two, a au pair. Get some. No, not nobody from overseas, because then you can't talk to her and ask her what's going on. She didn't want to pay no babysitter. She thinks the more babies she get will keep Wood in the house. But I mean, she's setting herself up for failure yet again. And all we can do is sit here and watch the train wreck. Exactly, Queen. I see it all over YouTube with these females. Yep. Peach is not going anywhere per usual. You right. Doesn't she realize that things are gonna get 100 times harder once these babies come home? It's like she don't realize it. She think that she can write it in a journal and it makes it so. This girl is delusional.
Maybe take them to the park and stuff. Oh, I got another schedule that I'm writing out just for me. And then I'm doing a family schedule that I would like my family to follow, especially my husband, if he's going to be home with the kids. That schedule.
Now, first she said he was an at-home daddy, but now if he's gonna be home, she keeps going back and forth. And that's why she's so frustrated. Let's be honest, as much as she talks about Wood, Peach don't spend a lot of time, especially alone with them kids. And if she had to, she'd break down.
Will look like it's not ready yet. I'm like writing my schedule detail by detail first, but it looks like me going to bed at 9 p.m. Like that's my goal. My goal is to be asleep by 9. That way I could
So what happened to wake up with Peach and Peach mentoring? Where that fit in all of this?
be up no later than 3 a.m. and head back
These people gonna pay their doggone money, and then what's gonna happen? They gonna get cheated.
over here to see the twins to be here at that 5 a.m. feed. If I decide to do wake up with Peach where we're getting up every day at 5 a.m., then I would change it around. Like I most likely would do wake up with Peach in baby A's room. He doesn't mind the talking. So I would be able to read books and talk and teach while I'm with baby A. Baby B, he don't like that. He like quietness. So that wouldn't work for him at his 6 a.m. But I feel better now. I don't feel as overwhelmed. And then
Now that's a baby that son came out of her body, and he already tired of hearing his mama talk. That says a lot.
that I got this much milk, oh my God, it got me feeling so happy. Bottle, we have 92 mLs. So I'm super happy. This is enough for 3 feedings for baby A, unless they go up. Right now he's drinking 30. So 3 feedings. He eats at 8, 11. I gotta learn these. So
I
he
had
eat
two
every 3
C-sections.
hours.
I was
So
in so much pain. She has
5, 8,
a strong tolerance for pain. She
11,
do.
12, 1, 2, 2.
But you know what? Most people that they mental health ain't all together, they usually do like be strong like that. Hey
Okay,
Leslie.
and then it'll be 5 again. Okay, so yeah, so this will take care of his 11, um, 2, and 5 p.m. feedings. Okay, this milk over here should be enough for the next 3 feedings for baby B. And then I'm pumping a new bottle right here just to see if we get anything extra, and I'll pour it into here. So that makes me feel relieved because it's like, okay, now I could go home and know they have milk until 5, and I could send back milk with their dad if he wants a break. I'm trying to like make sure everybody gets what they want, which it is draining on me. I won't lie, like it's an overwhelming feeling on me as a mom, but I try to make sure everybody in my family is happy. I know my kids miss me and want to spend time with me. I know my husband want to go gamble. I know these babies need. It's like it's so much, and I'm trying to do for everybody. And I know somebody. I'm like,
What did she think was gonna happen?
well, Peaches, when you gonna do for you? Who taking care of you?
Who cares? You the one who asked for this. That's what you said earlier. I knew what I was doing. Okay, then do it, little mama.
Honestly, I'm one of those people when my family is happy, when I don't make sure everybody is good, it make me feel good. Like I like prioritizing them. And I know that's bad because I could end up, neglected, but it is what it is. I'm going to do this for about 5 more minutes. So whatever I have, this is like a good boob. Whatever I have over here, we'll put over here. If we get 90 in both, perfect.
Bitch, I just did skin.
And with baby baby B. I also pumped some more milk. We got 62 ml, so the kids are good. I could go home and be with my other babies. But before I go, I'm about to do skin to skin for 1 hour next door with baby A. Those of you who think, oh, she only got one baby. Look, he's so happy. He is so happy. He's doing so well. It's a long self. This is baby B's room where my breast pump and stuff is.
Ready to snuggle?
Yes.
Okay.
This is baby A's room. 2 different babies. It's so funny y'all keep saying she only got one baby. I'm gonna pull this chair up so we could be close to his stuff. Okay, so I was reading out loud to baby A. I just uploaded a video, but it's 45 minutes long, so I need to be on YouTube, so I might just listen to videos, and then once the video upload, I'll read to the babies. Even though this like more advanced stuff, I like reading out loud. I never read in my head. I pride myself on reading out loud and just being a confident reader. After this, I'm gonna go home
Cancer.
to everybody else. They called me already. Gorgeous called with the babies, and they all was just talking to me. And Gorgeous was like, "Can you buy us some pizza and some Waffle House or Waffle House?" So I'm like, I think what I'm gonna do is actually go to the store and get the ingredients to make pizza at home, because that'll be like something fun that they could do with me. So I'll go to Publix and get some pizza dough, some pepperonis and mozzarella cheese and stuff, and then we could just make our own pizzas. That's gonna be fun, and they'll get to feel like they
I
spending
do
time with me.
feel that.
It's
I
hard
didn't realize
having
I had moved it.
9 kids. Oh my goodness, 9 kids, and trying to make sure everybody feels loved. Like I said previously, I don't want the older kids to resent the babies because mommy always gone, we stuck in the house, stuff like that. I also don't want my husband to be resentful with me because I'm always gone, even though it's like I'm gone to take care of our babies so they can come home. I don't know if he looks at it that way. So when I go home, I plan on giving my husband a break, and then
She has all of these unrealistic things in her head. Like, why would he think that? Like, he not a child. He grown. Now, I get that the kids sometimes will be selfish and self-centered because they children. But come on, baby girl. Like, he a damn grown ass man. If he cannot get that together, then y'all problems is bigger than what you think.
as far as breast milk, they don't need breast milk until nighttime. So I'll have Wood bring it back, or I'll just drive it over here, depending on what he got going on. And it's like, I keep trying to use logic over emotions. Yesterday was a very emotional day, which you guys will see in the previous video. Versus today, it's like, Peaches, breathe, think it through, write it down, write your spells, put your pen to paper, and ABCD, E
Bitch,
method.
baby A is
looking at me like, hey, girl. Hey, baby A. I'll be holding baby A until 12:15. After this, I'll head to Walmart and I'm gonna get some flatbread. I'm gonna do flatbread pizzas. I had looked online at like easy pizza recipes. I feel like flatbread would be most appropriate because
She's sitting there doing nothing. She could be ordering the ingredients to go to her house. When she get finished, take her butt home instead of having to walk around the store. Do what she has to do with the kids. While she's doing that, she could be wearing her breast pump. She can put it on maybe every, or she got a 2-hour schedule. After that, get the stuff ready to come back with dad. Do what she got to do. Go to sleep. Rest. Drink plenty of water, whatever, take her little lactation cookies, and then head back the next morning. Like she shouldn't be trying to do all of honestly, I probably would have stayed. I'm just gonna be honest. I wouldn't want my babies to be up there by themselves. I would make sure that somebody at home got the other kids and they understand what's going on. If it's to the point that you gotta be like this, then you got too many damn kids.
the kids can make a lot of them. Like everybody could do an individual one, so everybody feel like they're in the kitchen with me. And then I'm also gonna do like cupcakes. Maybe we'll bake a cake. They like butt cakes. That way, everybody feel like they cooking with mom and they got some time with me. But yeah, I feel like everybody gonna get what they need today. I also want to spend some time with McKay a little bit, maybe take him driving or something. I don't know, or just chit chat, watch him play the game, or watch a movie with him. Like I want to spend some kind of one-on-one time with Gregory McKay. We have officially been snuggling, doing skin to skin with baby A for an hour. It's currently 12:17. We started at 11:15, so an hour and 2 minutes. I'm gonna let him stay until the nurse comes. I'm also waiting on the people from the birth certificates because I have to give them a name. This is officially time to name the babies, and I'm still not sure about baby B's name. I'm like on the fence. I have been doing skin to skin with this little one for almost 2 hours, which I'm okay because yesterday I did skin to skin with him for only 1 hour, but I did skin to skin with his brother twice. I called my husband about baby names, and he was like, "Whatever you want to name them, I'm not helping you." I was like, "Please, what you think about?" He was like, "Nope, whatever you want." But he said he's gonna take the kids out today, so that made me happy. But I'm still gonna go home after this. Now I'm debating: still get the pizza, so we could the ingredients so we can make the pizza, or just go home. I'm gonna get the pizza ingredients. I want to stop being indecisive. That's one thing that I'm going to challenge myself to master
Yeah.
for January. That'll be my goal, to be more decisive. I'll be able to make my decisions immediately
Yep. And like
instead
I
of back
said
and forth.
in
What
that
do you
other
think?
video that I did, guys, to be honest, she kind of caused that placenta previa. Her the way she conducts herself, the fact that she had a cesarean last time, and she had several other risk factors. It's just a perfect storm of negativity that caused that situation. And she definitely doesn't need to keep going, especially since she's going to continue being the type of mom that does what she does as far as not getting proper prenatal care, and she gonna get pregnant at least one more time. I'm willing to bet money on that.
My husband, he don't like to give me guidance because I do whatever I want anyways. He always tell me that. And Gregory McKay has that same quality. He'll be like, "Mom, what you think about this?" And I'll give him like my idea, and he go do the total opposite. And I'll be like, "Well, what you ask me for?" And I'll tell his daddy, and his dad be like, "You do the same exact thing." Ultimately, guys, today is a much better day for me so far than yesterday. I still expect adversity. I'm not gonna think, "Oh, today is gonna be flawless." I hope that today is flawless. However, because we live in a real world, I expect a problem of some sort. to pop up, and I expect me to solve that problem. That we are about to put baby A, he has a name now, but baby A, back. Both of my babies look so happy. I just washed my breast pump, but I have to actually put it in the microwave at least once a day. So before I leave, I'm gonna do that. It's right outside the NICUs near the lobby. We have these microwaves that are only for doing this. I put the water inside. We're gonna put it on.
Well, you know, Cancer, it's
I'm gonna
hard to
just put it
feel
on
sorry
five
for
minutes.
somebody who purposely runs toward a brick wall, knowing that the wall is there, knowing that they could avoid the wall by different actions, but still run into the wall. So, how can you feel sorry when they're saying, "Leave me alone, let me hit this wall"? You know what I mean? I don't know about nervous breakdown, but she's definitely consistently setting herself up for failure and stress, and then at the same time, you know, back the other way, not doing anything to make these situations better.
And these are reusable. You get 22 wash it uses out of this. What's going on with my lip right now looks so gross. But I feel like I accomplished so much today. A part of me want to pump one more time before I go. I'm like, because now they have feeds to last them until 2 a.m. The nurse that just came to me, she was like, "You're good to be back by at least 1 a.m. with milk," which I could come prior to that, but I'm like, I'm thinking in my mind, if I could pump one more time and get 60 mLs, that's enough for 2 more bottles. That'll carry them until 5 a.m. and 6 a.m. So then I don't have to be too stressed. So part of me thinking, but I don't know if my body could do it. I don't know if I got any more milk, and I'm cleaning this too. So I'm like, decisions. This is what I'm talking about. I gotta stop being indecisive. I need to be able to say, okay, I'm gonna pump one last time. Whatever we get is what we get, and we're gonna leave it, even if it's only 10. Whatever we get is what we get. We could rewash, re-sterilize. We could still make it home to our house by no later than 3 p.m.
She really is setting herself up for failure. But what I'm gonna do is go ahead and tell y'all the names. I know she has Gregory McKay. She's got McIntyre. She's got Choice is a Blessing. She's got Gorgeous Purpose. She got Amazing Life. She's got Wonderful, which I don't know if he got a middle name. She got Phenomenal, and then these two babies, which she said Wisdom and Logic, but I don't know. Whatever the case is, those are the baby names. And we're going to go ahead and conclude right here. For those of you who didn't get a chance to see the other parts of the video, if you will, you can go and check out the replay. Just hashtag replay game. Let me know you was there. I thank everybody for taking the time to come over here and be a part of the channel. If you have not subscribed, please do so. Also, guys, we do have a membership. That is a great way to support the channel. Let me give you information about that.
Hey guys, our membership is now open. Come check it out and join us. See you there. Membership is not only a benefit for you, but it's a great way to promote the channel.
So, yeah, guys, I hope you will take advantage of our membership. Also, if you are new here, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. Be sure everybody hits that subscribe button. Please hit the like button if you haven't done so already, and be sure to turn on your post notifications um, so that you will know when we upload another video. She really thinks that she's being realistic, and she's not. Yeah, all I'm hearing is a whole bunch of rambling. Yeah, she really wasn't prepared for this, and you know that's the biggest issue that we have here is that she wasn't prepared. But yeah, y'all be sure to leave me y'all comments if you have any additional comments that you have not uh, told us. Thank you guys. We do have a reservation at Planet Mimi's. So we are gonna run over there. I'm gonna jump up and get some clothes on. My grandbabies are leaving at 5 in the morning, so I've got to leave here, go to another house to spend as much time as I can with them for morning. I will see you guys tomorrow, but I will definitely be in the bushes at Planet Mimi's. Thank you guys for being a member of the mob. I will definitely look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. Bye.